Hello, hello, hello. I'm sorry. I was looking at different playlists. I'm so over listening to my own kind of music lately, so I was like, I need to find something else. Hello, how is everyone? Happy FriYAY! Happy FriYAY! I got my wait, did anyone notice anything different about today? Anything at all? Has anyone noticed? Oh, Goldie, thank you so much for pinning the 7TV thing. That's like that got me because I went into my chat before I read the announcements. And I was like, oh, no, Sadie's here. She's here. I got a side table, a little table there. And I put some candles on it. And then right now I'm trying to like make sure that there's no more wax on my finger. Cause I was like fingering around in the candle wax. And cause like, you know, when the wick just kind of like droops a little and then you kind of, yeah. Anyway, so then I had to use my finger and that didn't work. And then I had to try and find something to fish out the wick. And then that was a struggle. And then I got a pair of scissors. And then I looked at music briefly and then I was late. So that's what I've done so far today. Hello, how is everyone? How is everyone's week? Happy Friday. Yeah, Sadie's here. Sadie's being she was barking actually a couple of like hours an hour ago, but she's pretty good now. She'll reward her with no no barking collar. Happy Friday. Hello Neon Fox, how are you? Hello Rasputin, hello Koala, hello Goldie, hello Dulo, hello Evan Day Danger, hello, did I say Rasputin? I think I did, but I don't know. Hello Rasputin. Hi, Michael Cheney. Hello, Goldie or Lugan. Streak. We're on a 30 stream streak. Not too bad at all. Not bad at all, Michael. That is lovely to see. Thank you so much for sticking along 30 whole streams in a row. And then hello, Death. Hello, Lucario. And I think I said, oh, hi, Koala. I was about to say, and hello, Koala, but I hadn't seen it because it wasn't up there. And I was like, normally I see Koala's name pretty early. And then I was like, oh, I suppose they're just, I don't know, hate me today. But then there you are. Hi. Actually, no, you said no, Sadie. I responded to you and I just didn't realize. Hello, Jess. Master of Puppets. Is there no like artist or name with that? Or is the name Master and the author of Puppets or something? I don't know. Did that work? Did that even work? I don't think so. Do you want me to type something in? What I did is I did best of 2010s. So that's what I did right beforehand, but I don't know. I did manage to fix chat, but I was so confused. I was like, what the heck? Did I sort of mess this up somehow? And then I started pushing all the F buttons. Like I did like the F11 and then I did F10 and I started working down the F buttons because I was like, maybe I accidentally bumped it. And no, turns out it was good. It was good. It was just the update. Yeah. I feel like this should have, like, what if I had no mods? What if, like, how are people finding this out? Yeah, it was a little tricky. Okay, so my plan today, guys, my plan today, I was thinking, that's a beautiful necklace. Thank you. It's my normal one. Although I do actually have a different enhancer for it. I've got a ruby one, so I should put that on at some point, but I don't know. This one's my favorite because it reminds me of Titanic, which was, I think, a movie that traumatized me when I was young, and I think that's why I can't like I can't see the undersides of boats. I think that's probably because I watched Titanic too young. You know when like it's sinking and then like there's all the underwater noises like the groaning and the creaking and everything? It's a I watched it way too young, I think. If she watched Stranger Things and doesn't even know Master of Puppets. I watched the first I can't tell if like I had a piece of mango or or something in my mouth. I think I watched the first couple of seasons of Stranger Things. I didn't like it though, because I still couldn't quite figure out if I was like, are there superpowers or not? Like I couldn't quite figure out And then I was like, the only superpower is that she can like move things slightly. I don't know. I just didn't think it was like super I don't know. I thought it could, I don't know. I don't know. Did it get better over the seasons or did it get worse? I never finished it. I also just didn't, I don't know. I didn't really like the style of things and I just didn't, just wasn't my jam. Wasn't my jam. But I'm also watching Yellowstone right now, which also isn't my jam in like most ways. Like it's super violent and it's celebrating cowboys doing things that I don't agree with to animals. And I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't agree about it, but I saw enough clickbait. I saw enough like little posts on Facebook and Instagram and whatever where they take a good like a scene out of it, and then I'm like, "Ooh, I want to watch it." So now I'm watching the entire thing because why not? I've had like a lot of paperwork and stuff to do lately, so I do it while I do that. But does it get better, Rasputin? Does it get better or not really? Oh, and guys, we are going to be very well behaved tonight, okay? I'm on all 4 platforms. So I want to stay on all 4 platforms. So just know that we're going to be very PG. We're going to be the P'est of G's. Listen, I don't even know if that's going to help. I feel like, was it last night and we saw that freaking the jellyfish on the heat thing? Like I feel like that would have gotten me banned. I feel like that would have gotten me banned. I love China. Maybe I just need to say that a little bit more often in my streams, Jess. Maybe that would help. I love China. I feel safe politically there. I think that as a citizen of China, if I was a citizen of China, I would be feeling pretty happy and safe. You are on all 4s and you want to be well behaved. What? Oh, because I'm on all 4 platforms. Okay. Hi, Ellie the Jolly. How are you? I haven't seen you at this time of night for ages, Ellie the Jolly. How you been? How are you, Stray? How are you? Are you still feeling like you're in celebration mood after passing the course? And do we get to know any more goss about like what's going to what's the go with your asking your teachers out? No, Rasputin, we can't say anything like that. We can't say anything like that when we're streaming on Black. It's not allowed. Although my political stance on it, I can't say specifically, but it's probably more aligned to yours. Hey guys, I was listening to a podcast. Wait, hold on. Let me just turn off the heater a little bit. It's a little bit. Baby, why are you licking my leg? So since I've been streaming, Sadie's just been licking my leg. I don't know why. I don't know why she's just been licking my pants. But I think she's really appreciative. Oh yeah, she's just licking me. She doesn't care if it's my pants or my hand. She's just licking me. I think she's just saying thank you for taking the collar off. That's actually really sweet. Oh, that's actually really sweet. She just wants to lick me. It had nothing to do with my pants. I'm just trying to say thank you. Oh, I like her. I think she's okay. Hey, I think she's okay. Okay, so guys, I was listening. Is torture for a dog? Is it? What parts of it? Like collars in general? My dog collar, it doesn't hurt her. It just buzzes. She's got like I don't think she's hungry. She always has kibble left out like at all times, so she just eats that whenever she wants. But then also I was eating some cherry tomatoes because I've got like this big thing of cherry tomatoes. So I was just snacking on them, which means that Sadie was also just snacking on them. So she's actually had quite a few tomatoes, and she's like a little girl. So that was like a healthy little dose for her. But then also like we were eating some of these, or like I was eating some of these soy crisps, which she may or may not have had a bunch of soy crisps as well. And then also right before stream, I was eating some dried mango, which unfortunately again means that because I have no self-control, and my daughter Sadie also has no self-control, it also means that she had some, oh my god, no, not just, I've got to change the playlist. Okay, best of what, 2000s? Let's go best of 90s and 2000s. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but let's give it a go. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, this one's not bad at all. Why do you have Rasputin, why don't you have so many cherry tomatoes? What's wrong with you? Why don't you have many cherry tomatoes? Ooh, I just realized I've got an entire bag. Do you guys, when you have things in the fridge, do you just kind of completely forget about them if they're not like eye level and easily like visible? So like when I put my fruit and veggies in the drawer, I just kind of forget about them, right? And now I've just remembered I have an entire bag of avocados and I've got to do something about that before I leave in 2 days. Okay. I buy what I need when I need it and I don't. What? So you do like daily shops, Jess, or do you do weekly shops? But like with the avocado, you buy them in the bags and then it takes forever for them to actually like soften, you know? Because like you don't buy the pre-softened ones. It's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Stay off too many tomatoes, as tomato seeds can lead to kidney stones. I don't think so. I don't think so. Kylie Minogue playlist. What's a famous song? I know the name Kylie Minogue, but I just don't know that. What's a famous song from her? Best of 60s, no fucking way, Stray. Fuck over you, AI. No, that's a common myth. Okay, I'll listen to the hospital one. Okay, we'll read the hospital one. Tomato, blah, 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 blah. There is a persuasive, okay, that binge eating tomatoes can result in kidney stones. To get the exact answer, read the blog further to know whether eating tomatoes truly causes kidney stones or it's just a myth. This is clickbait. This is friggin' clickbait. This is clickbait. I suppose I'm clicking on it, aren't I? Jesus. God damn. This is like when you're clicking on something and you're trying to like find out the recipe list for a thing you want to make, and it's like, back when I was a young child, I really liked spinach, and you're like, bro, this isn't it. This is a lasagna. You're trying to show me how to make a lasagna. We don't need to know about when you're a child you liked spinach. Like, oh my God. Read the research paper, not AI. No, I'm gonna read. This is like from a hospital. It is a hospital, so it should be okay. But I'm not gonna read a paper, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out tonight. And then I want to know, because I was just watching. I was listening to Diary of a CEO, and it was the episode about aliens. So thoughts. What's chat's thought on aliens? I kind of want to know. I want to know what the thoughts on aliens are. Okay, all right. What are kidney stones? Oh God, we all know this. Bro, this is like the worst. What are the causes of kidney stones? In conclusion, we can say that consuming tomatoes in a moderate amount will never affect you negatively. They also contain blah, 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 blah. The risk is reduced. You can prevent kidney stones by maintaining a balanced diet. Okay, but what about if I eat nothing but tomatoes? AI is going to be like, are you okay? Eating nothing but tomatoes won't directly cause kidney stones. Tomato seeds are entirely safe, and tomatoes contain very low oxalate levels. However, attempting to only eat tomatoes is extremely dangerous. It'll lead to severe malnutrition, Okay, but like we had to corner you. We had to corner you to see. Listen, one more. Aliens are real, but only in USA, right? Okay, this is actually something that I was thinking of today. Wait, hold on. We're gonna finish a thought and then we're gonna go into that, because I've been fucking thinking about that. I've been
Drink
thinking
some
about
water,
that.
queen.
Thank you, Lucario. Do tomatoes cause kidney stones? No. How did the myth arrive? Tomatoes cause oxalates, which are responsible for the formation of kidney stones. But people fail to understand that the quantity of oxalates in tomatoes is not enough to cause kidney stones because 100 grams of tomatoes only contains 5 milligrams of oxalate. So they're 5% oxalate. So how many do you need to create a kidney stone? All right, doesn't matter. Okay, so, oop, that's my bad. Okay, aliens. Oh, my baby girl. Oh, my baby girl. Okay, aliens, guys. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I want to hear everyone's thoughts before I say anything, because I don't know if I've even got any formed thoughts. I was listening to the thing, and I'm about like most of the way through the episode, and what I'm telling you is it is interesting. It's certainly interesting. And then there was a thing that Donald Trump was like something about how do you feel that Obama said aliens exist? And he was like, oh, he shouldn't have done that. That was classified information or something like that. Hey, where's my hair clip gone? I want it. Oh, well. That's a shit, but I'm going to answer questions. What question did you ask? No, I'm going to. Ask me a question and skipped it. Ask me a question and skipped it. Okay. All right. Oh, they're both married, lol. Okay, that's rough. Oh, God. Okay. I don't understand why we get dogs and hate them for being dogs. Well, we don't hate them for being dogs, but dogs also want to pee and poo in the wrong places, and we got to teach them. Okay, so yes, okay, first of all, do I think that there's hi Big Flip, how are you? Do I think that there are aliens, like in terms of like the little Martian men? Who knows? But in terms of like, is there life outside of Earth? Like, yeah, I think there's something like in the 600 or 600, I don't know. There are a lot of like habitable planets like in the wider universes, right? Like, what's it called? Astracentauri? I don't know. I've been learning some words today. Like, yeah, the chances that there's going to be like conditions for life and then life starts over there, probably. But aliens, like from the shows, do you think? What do you think? I find it ignorant to believe that in the whole wide cosmos. Yeah, exactly. I kind of agree with that. Like in the whole wide cosmos, there's got to be some sort of life. Do I think it's humanoid? Prob's not. Do I think like I don't know. Hey Van, what are you doing? It's a Friday. You should be at work. Do you have another wedding today? We have our own alien. Do you have your own aliens? What are they? Obama had to clarify after a silly comment that he saw no evidence about aliens at all while he was president. Yeah, but didn't they release something recently? Okay, I was in the Diary of the CEO episode that I was listening today. They said that they released images. Wait, let's look this up. Over a military site or something? God, this is real zoomed in. Okay, alrighty, browser. No, gaming. Oh no. Okay, so well-documented instances of blah, 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 blah. It's hard because I'm reading and I don't like that. 2026. There was like stuff in January this year. Like a triangle thing hovering over something. And okay. How do I, like, do aliens, okay, what is the evidence? Okay, we gotta go to ChatGTP for this. This isn't my ChatGTP. This is just the thing, ChatGTP. But I'm just gonna make sure that I haven't, okay, cool, it's not even logged in, good. All right, what is the evidence? Evidence, pro and con, for and against. and against the existence of aliens. Oh god, I spelled existence wrong as well. Oh well. Okay, guys. Universe is enormous, yeah. Life, yeah, whatever. But okay, all right. More so the intelligent life on Earth. Okay, stop talking. There we go. Well, I believe that Trump exists, Ellie the Jelly. Well, no, because they were saying they weren't like necessarily Trump supporters, or it had nothing to do with Trump supporters or non-supporters. It was just Diary of the CEO episode, and they were talking to a couple of people who were like very, very convinced, and they're like high level. They've been like high level whatevers in the past, and they've talking to a lot of like high level people. It's hard because I struggled to bring information to the table that I 100% remember. I'm more of a like, you know, I'm like a sponge, you know? Like I kind of sponge up the information, but if you squeeze me, a lot of nonsense comes out, you know? They weren't confirming aliens, just releasing documents of unexplained events. Did you look into it, Crazy? So this is something you've looked into? That being bipedal is a link to our ooh. Really? Okay, Van Hohenheim, we're gonna look into that. We are gonna look into that. Did you watch Diary of a CEO? No. What? Diary of a CEO? Lol, Diary of a CEO. Why are you lulling that, Jess Chaz? We love Diary of a CEO. Season 33, if I'm going to the wedding, I need the day off. The next day. Yeah, that's fair enough. People are going to tell you about aliens. Like people will handle that better than the emergency. Okay, guys. I personally think that if aliens exist, why is it only American conspiracy theories? Like why is it up to the American government to tell us? And like why not every single government? Like what's going on there? Second of all, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, why wouldn't they tell us? Like what? We can't handle that? There's like a lot of other things that we couldn't handle as well, though. Like I don't know. I don't know what the point of not telling people would be. Like, if I found out that, like, little Martian men existed, I'd be like, cool. That's interesting. I'd want to know a little bit more, but I think, like, that's it, you know? Like, it would be like if I found out that, like, the woolly mammoth was back. Actually, I would probably more be interested in that. But, like, if they were, like, scientists have brought the woolly mammoth back or we found a woolly mammoth in Alaska, I'd be like, that's fucking awesome. That's really cool. Actually, I might want to visit them. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I feel like I'd be more interested in the woolly mammoth thing would be really cool. That would be really cool. And then do you think maybe we could like ride them? Because you know how in Ice Age, there's like a little, isn't there a scene somewhere? Yeah, like the little kid rides the woolly mammoth. I just kind of feel like, wait, hold on, I'm segueing. What it came from a comet. Did it? Rasputin, what's the stuff there? What's the stuff to back that up? And what did you say, Van Hohenheim? That, okay, bipedal ism linked to intelligence, yes or no? Oh yeah, other two-legged. Okay, do we think that being bipedal, which means two legs for people who don't know, affects the human brain? Okay, so bipedalism fundamentally shaped the human brain, but it was an indirect relationship. Okay, this is a perfect example of where if you type something slightly wrong in the Google, it tells you wrong things. More like a C for a colander. Yeah, that's it. I believe humans might be alien to this planet, as in did not originate here. That's interesting. We could have come from like a little comet, like the little, you know, our little microbia ancestors, and then they kind of like we changed. That's possible. There's no real reason that wouldn't be a thing. That like the bacteria that we came from eventually got to Earth through like an asteroid or something. No, we were sent here as slaves. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? You can't be listening to Diary of a Sea. Why not, Ellie the Jelly? Why not? As a lot of it is more than likely new tech, and saying that the universe is very big, so good chance there's something out there. Yeah, but if there's like a good chance there's something out there, there's also a good chance that something is smarter than us and can have figured out like travel and everything like that. Because if you look at how much that we have actually accomplished since splitting the atom, that's so much, right? And if they just kind of like had that kind of information boom, but thousands of years ago compared to what we've had, the information, like they could be like buzzing around and just kind of like doing their own thing. But apparently the triangle thing was above a military site, and they were thinking that, I don't know what that word is, just no. A big chance someone is smarter. Yes, a very big chance. Hey, AoE Proy. I forgot what I was saying. I don't know. I'm thinking things. Anyone can say anything in that great country. Yep. Maybe we could kill them. The woolly mammoths or the aliens? I wouldn't want that. Atlantis was real? Okay, say more, Death. Why do we think that? Why wouldn't there be evidence of it? There'd be evidence of it. Ooh, I'm going to ask evidence of if Atlantis is real. Okay, but hold on. Let us read this and see what we see. Do you not know how Earth was formed? What do you mean, Rasputin? Well, like, it was all these kind of asteroids that kind of like clammed together eventually and created the Earth. I found that out from a Doctor Who episode when I was young. Like, just the same as any other thing. It's like a slightly bigger asteroid that has its own little gravitational pull, and then over them forever, little things keep on crashing into it, and it gets bigger and bigger. Saying bipedalism is linked to intelligence is just trying to make you as a human feel superior. Maybe. No, we were made by the Space Council. They have a very well-known name. Anunnaki. Anunnaki. What? Do you know about the Anunnaki? Look it up. What are you guys telling me? Huh. What movie is this from? Huh. Interesting. I would like to learn more about that. But surely as an experiment for seeing how we go as a species, maybe. 100% correct. But like, why would they give us a whole world to figure that out? Maybe because they're like, I don't know, they reproduce slower or something. I don't know. Plausible if you ask me. 100%. What was I 100% correct about, Van Hornheim? I just think it's suspicious that people had so much knowledge about how to create the pyramids and such back then, and then randomly didn't use it since then, unless it wasn't us building. It's a real life movie. It's like the Truman Show. Race to an best to provide that an intelligent life doesn't exist. Well, like that's pretty fair. And you know how there's like the pots? Like pots that were in like ancient times were like so perfectly symmetrical that we can't, even without lasers and everything, create pots that perfectly symmetrical. Like it was like a vase or something like that. And there were other things like that too, where things are just like so perfect, and yeah. Anyone ever hear of the magazine Nexus? If not, then fair. My father got it this every month when I was growing up. A legit conspiracies magazine. That's really interesting. That's so interesting. Okay, I want to learn about the aliens. Do we have 2 hours and 4 minutes to learn about aliens? No. what the ancient texts actually say. I want to watch a thing. I want to watch a thing. Oh my god, is that Joe Rogan? Oh my god. There's so much I don't know. There's so much I don't know. Okay, all right. We're going to go back to this. We're going to read this, and then we're going to go from there. Hey, Hetrix, how are you? Happy FriYAY. Discord Movie Night Cinema. That's actually not a terrible idea. That's not a terrible idea. Okay, so supporting large. Okay, supporting aliens exists. Universe is large. Fair. Life appeared relatively early on Earth. Yeah, like we're still young. Evolution shows intelligence can be adaptive. Intelligence on Earth has evolved because it helped organisms, blah, 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 blah. I need more pictures. There is no known law of physics forbidding alien life. Yeah, okay, I suppose. Did everyone, I just watched the movie, Project Hail Mary, and it was the cutest friggin' movie I've ever seen. It was so beautiful. Have you guys seen it? It was actually so beautiful. They're the biggest theory on aliens about creating us. Okay. I'm gonna have to start reading that magazine. So where is everybody? So is this evidence against? We have no evidence. Okay. So they say, where is everybody? If they're common in spacefaring, then we should see them. Although, like, maybe we do. But maybe they're just busy doing other things. I don't know. It's a big universe. Why would they come here? And if they did come here, how would we even know? Maybe they just look like a rock and they move super slowly. Like, who knows? I want to pet Rocky. Oh my god, don't we all, Sly? Don't we all? It's 100% chance. Wait, what? The mathematical probability of life existing on another planet is extremely low. I disagree with that, Sly. I actually disagree with that. I feel like the mathematical probability of life existing on another planet is very high. Like, really high. Like, we, on Earth, we've got so many organisms that exist, right? And that's just one area. I feel like, so what I learned from Project Hail Mary is that you need hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. And I feel like there's a bunch of other, like, space globes, worlds that have them, you know? Maybe we're the aliens. Maybe we are. Maybe we're the smartest type. Maybe we are the smartest aliens. We are going to be the people zipping around helping out cave people in the future. I hope not. Humans are not nice. Humans are mean. I think, like, if we come across, like, all these, like, different organisms in different countries, like, we're going to be taking a few, we're going to be torturing them and trying to figure them out. And then, I don't know, I don't think it bodes well for them. Because we also don't want to give up too much information, because what if they do something and hurt us? Like, I don't know. Rough. Okay. Intelligent life may be extraordinarily rare. No. I don't think so. Okay, human intelligence may require a long chain of improbable events. Stable climate, which I'm sure another planet has. Plate tectonics. Did that really do a whole lot for us? What did plate tectonics do? Like, I know what it is, but, like, what did it, how would that have sort of pushed our intelligence? Large moon? What? Because of, like, cycles in the ocean? I don't think so. I need to learn more about all of these things. I don't know. Hello in this moment. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. What country do you come from? And how do you find my channel? I always like to know. The Great Filter possibility. The Great Filter hypothesis proposes that civilizations tend to fail before spreading through space. Well, I mean, we are probably gonna go that way. Who knows? Space is hostile and vast. Yeah, but yeah. Even if intelligent life exists, distances between stars are enormous. Interstellar travel may be impractical. Communication may take centuries. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they don't have centuries and they haven't like already figured it out like ages ago. Hello, it's lovely to see you. You're just lurking around. That's totally fine. Feel free to keep on lurking. It's lovely to have you in the chat though. Like saying hi. No pressure. What makes zero sense? Human-like intelligence requires mass extinctions. Yeah. I don't know. Who said that? This said that? Did I say that? What Earth itself tells us. Earth gives us exactly one confirmed data point, and that it can arrive naturally. Okay, claim microbial life elsewhere. Plausible, unconfirmed. Yeah, honestly, I think it's entirely possible. I don't know. I think it's entirely possible. But now I want to learn about the Anunnaki. Or Anunnaki? Anunnaki? Is this the movie to watch for this? I'm going to watch that at some point. I want to watch that. Do we go videos? I want like a short video, but also something that explains everything. Something about 15 minutes long, but I don't really like Joe Rogan. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I really like him. What about this one? Or this one? Okay, let's do this. It's 8 minutes. That's great. We got 8 minutes. He can be a bit much. Yes, he can be. And also like, so I don't know. I need to, okay, to be fair, I need to watch more of Joe Rogan before I say judgmental things about him. But from what I have seen, I haven't enjoyed it. But I do recognize that, like, realistically, to judge someone, you need to have a little bit more information, you know? Yeah, like mass extinctions, I doubt are required for intelligence. I agree. I don't think that they're required, but who knows? What do we know, right? What do we know? Plate tectonics is a strange condition because rough tectonics require even more intelligence. Do they? Why AoE Proy? Why Proy? Do you want me to call you Proy? Proy, is that better? Am I pronouncing that right? There's not to say it's impossible that it exists elsewhere, just extremely unlikely. Life to be created to life explained, though? What's the series? The series of events and conditions that needed to occur in the order that they occurred. Yeah, a statistically small probability, but that's just how it happened to occur for us, like that's just how it happened for us, and it managed to work out that way. Like there are random things happening. Like, okay, look at for example cancer, right? Like the existence of cancer happening in people's body, that is where a cell malfunctions and it starts doing things it shouldn't be doing that's outside of its programming because of a series of events. It might have been like in terms of like skin cancer and things like that, then it's from UV damage where it's had too much sun, it's corrupted the cell doesn't fall off, like because that's what like we shed our skin when it's like damaged, right? That's actually like to protect from cancer and things like that, which as an aside, that's fucking metal. Like that's so cool. Like our body notices our skin gets damaged and then it sheds it to prevent us from getting things like cancer. Like that is pretty cool. That's pretty metal. I like that. But like when we look at you know, like the fact that every single person who's had cancer or every single cancerous cell is a cell that has mutated and done something that it shouldn't do. If you look at how prevalent something like cancer is and how many different forms of it there are because of like the randomness that it's like it's occurring in different ways in different, like I just think like we have our origin story, but it could be so many other things, right? Like the cells in your brain. What do you mean? I find it amusing when I state simple facts, not opinions, that people like people like, you gotta argue, yeah. it's just so random. Like, life is random, and cancer is super random as well, right? Cancer is just like your body reacting to things that it shouldn't be exposed to, like things like cigarettes or things like sun or things like, I don't know, I don't want to get into all the different things that but like, chemicals or whatever, and it's having a reaction to that that's allowing it to sort of act outside of its normal, which is create something. And cancer isn't like evil, it's just your body trying to like adapt. I did hear a weird noise, actually. That one was weird. Was it a frog? Sadie, shh, so I can listen. Well, now I can't hear anything. Baby, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you right now. I think maybe it was a car alarm or a frog or something. Oh, baby, let me cuddle you. Oh, my baby, let me cuddle you, my little baby girl. What do you mean it's not random, though? Like, it is. It is. Like, well, okay, not all cancers are random. The cancers I'm talking about are like, a cell becomes corrupted and it starts doing things that it shouldn't be doing, right? And if we apply that to any cell or any sort of potential life, depending on how we're like, defining life on any planet, like that is just like a mutation, and like we are just a series of mutations, right? There's like the fact that we're bipedal and everything like that, the fact that we are here what we are right now, like we used to be like a single-celled organism. We used to be a single-celled thing that just eventually like grew and grew and grew until it became like this. So I don't know, I think it's like, yeah, it is random. It's error happening in the code of the cell replicating itself into a healthy new cell. Exactly. That's exactly it. Need to speed run a bunch of Diary of a CEO to be on Rachel's level. Yeah, you do, Sly. I think I really love Diary of a CEO. I think it's super interesting, and I love how he like brings experts from like every area and talks to like anyone. Hi, Lux Shampoo. Thank you. I like them too. They're my favorite color. The nice little kind of like an emerald green. You need to watch YouTube videos on how to train a dog, but she's so well trained. She's just protective. It was actually really cute. My sister said, like, when she came to my house when I wasn't here and I'd left Sadie here, because where was I? I'd popped down to the somewhere where she couldn't go, an appointment, and she was like, I knocked on the door and everything, and you went home, and then I opened the door because she has a key, and she was like, Sadie was so chill, like she didn't care at all, like she looked at me and then she smiled and like wagged her tail a little bit and just like kind of laid down in a little patch of the sun. She just stayed in a little patch of the sun, and my sister came up and like gave her a pat and everything, and she was like, it was so different because when I'm here, Sadie is so protective of me. But if like, even when I lived with Pri, when I was at home and Pri came home, every single time Sadie would be like off, she'd be like, woof, 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 who is this intruder? But if I came home and Pri was at home, I'd open the door and everything, and then Sadie would just kind of like slowly walk out and do a big stretch. Like she's like so chill. Like she's so chill. She just doesn't even like, she doesn't even care. She's just fine. But she just needs to protect me. That's her little instinct. She's like, I've got to protect my pack. Also good things are cell mutations also. Yeah, 100%. Exactly. And that's why I was saying like cancer isn't inherently like, it's not an evil thing. It's just that, it's a mutation, and like that's why it's just a mutation that really doesn't advantage us. But then there are mutations that really, really do, like getting melanin in our eyes, or like getting like brown eye coloring is like, it's helpful for like snow and everything. So like is that why it is? Because it it protects your eyes from getting too much snow glare. That actually might be wrong, but whatever. Other mutations like darker skin or lighter skin or whatever. Someone pretty much understood. And for just 4 subs, you can do to Danzy what you did to Sadie. Tell her you don't want to. Yeah, true. Just for 4 subs, guys, I can be sitting on the couch and being quiet. What is this? What was that noise? Where are my alerts gone? Oh, it's Metallica. Okay, we'll see. See how that goes. And my Spotify. Oh, my Songify wasn't on. Hold on, I'll do that. Oh, I got spin around in chat. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that. That's my bad. Let me make sure that song actually happens, because otherwise, add to queue. There we go. So that should be on next or soon. Seems like you know all the answers, and so you should be able to cure it. Evolution smells like BS to me. Wait, what do you mean by evolution smells like BS to me, Just Chaz? What do you mean by that? Like, you mean we haven't evolved? Wait, I feel like I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. I need to understand that. Trained, she is trained. She's trained to protect me. She's so well trained me. Yeah, she has. We've really trained each other. Listen, we've trained each other. How sad was she just in that video of her in the shower today? She was so sick. Like, that's how she is every time she's in the shower. Like, because I washed my hair today, so I washed hers too, right? And she's just like looking up, and she's like, did you see her just like shaking? Like, she's like quivering, like the whole time she's just shaking. And it's like, girl, like literally, I don't know how audible it was because I was in the shower too, but I was like, girl, you have 2 bad things in your life. One of them is like once a week you have a shower. It's warm water. I give you so many massages and so many little kisses and so many cuddles because I know you hate it, but it's not really that bad. And then the other thing is like I give her medication occasionally and she doesn't like that either. But it's like, girl, you've got a pretty chill life. Oh, I suppose, and I brush her teeth. She doesn't like that either, but like she's kind of, you know, she's okay. We understand the principle under what conditions it involves. Under what conditions it involves, and also we should know how to change the conditions. Oh, you're applying to Sly. Because we don't understand that all root causes don't make it random. I think I'm way behind where you guys are. Let me like scroll up. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good fact. So she doesn't bark when someone is breaking in. But yeah, this is what my sister and I were talking about Koala. Where like, so Sadie doesn't care about thieves. She only cares about me being kidnapped. That's it. So like, if I'm not, and I was like, that's so unfortunate because it would actually be really helpful if she barked when I wasn't at home, right? But nah, she's super chill if I'm not at home. But if I'm at home, she's like, how could she try and, there's noises. Who's gonna try and take you? I think that's the eyelids you're thinking of. No, I mean, no, it wasn't. It was from a book that I read when I was young, which was talking about like this girl. It was called like North Child or something like that. And it was this girl who, they were like, the reason your eyes are brown is to stop you from like, you know, is so that you can handle the snow more. And it's like prevents the glare from and I realized as I was saying it that it was from a book that I read and it wasn't really verified or anything like that. It was just like a thing. It was great. I've never been on live television before. Is this the song you requested? Yes. All right. I will not skip it out of respect. Yeah, song request were busted. I just hadn't turned it on. That was my bad. Firebot's not on either. Yeah, that's my bad. It's actually funny because I was when I started up Firebot today, I was like, I'm gonna make sure I remember to turn it on because you got to open the app and then you got to click on, and I just always forget that. Given the timeline for it to have occurred, it doesn't seem that far-fetched. Not evolution, but the concept of evolving from a single cell. That seems a bit far-fetched. Why is that far-fetched though? Hello, Luke. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. What country are you from and how did you find my channel? And also if you want to like, that's okay too. Given the timeline for it to have occurred, it does. I don't think it's far-fetched either because like how else? We can't just like pop up in like all of a sudden we're like a little animal. Like we can't just like spring up from the, like we've kind of got to be like a series of cell mutations, right? That's what makes sense to me. Probably not intuitive since we have constrained perceptions of time, but evolution occurs on the scale of millennia. Yeah, exactly. What of the day? You don't like the concept of this? This is such an interesting topic, Crazy. You think it's bad? The door case is wild. What door case is wild? What do you mean by door case? What is a door case? But Scandies have blue eyes. Yeah, Van Hohenheim. That was actually the point where when I started saying that I realized that was probably an incorrect book because, you know, Scandinavians have blue eyes and they see lots of snow. So I was like, hey, Zushi, thank you so much for the follow. On that particular platform, you can't talk to me for a few hours just because I've had some weirdos there. But feel free to come over to Twitch and say hi if you want to. Otherwise, feel free to lurk. That's okay too. If it's far-fetched, I need to retire from your work. What's your work, Aka? And also, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to. That's okay too. But if you do, that's cool. And then you can share your expertise with us. I can't hear it. I would never entertain. That's why I thought I would check it, Jess Chess. I wanted to check. Oh, you couldn't hear it? Okay, well, I'm not listening to it again because I could hear it. But what's the level of music to everything now? Is that okay? Evolutionary psychology. The psychology of how we evolve? Is this like what do you do? What is that job? Like you talk to people? You talk to people about their feelings and use evolution to do it? Sorry, it's the first time I've heard of that one. We have seen the chemicals required for life self-assemble into building blocks for life. I don't know the context for that. I don't know exactly we're past that convo. Oh lol, okay. Hello, Matt500. How are you? She won't skip your songs, but does mine willing and happily. Straight, your songs are so bad. Straight, your taste of music is like you need to be a cowboy somewhere, honestly. You need to be a cowboy somewhere. They're the worst songs though. How are you, Matt? Oh, it's lovely to see you. Well, thank you for saying. I was going to say it's lovely to see your name in chat. So it's nice to see you too. And it's also nice to see that image that you posted of the car with all the blossoms at the bottom. They looked pretty. Is it like a car racing game? What is it? Speaking of aliens, we were just talking about if aliens exist, Matt. Do you want to weigh in? Where was this? Maybe we are, but I mind over millennia. Yeah. Honestly, if I had a mind that did work over millennia, that would be so impressive. That would be so impressive. It's like a car racing game. I don't know that game. Although, you know what I did today? I downloaded Grounded. Number 1, because I don't have number 2. But I downloaded Grounded. So at some point I'm gonna play that. That'll be really. I'm looking forward to that because years ago I did a little bit of Grounded on an Xbox at a friend's place. Grounded, like the game where they like make this boy tiny, size of an ant, and then he's kind of like on the ground and he's got to do all the stuff. I'm pretty sure it's multiplayer. The second one is definitely multiplayer because I saw someone today on Twitch multiplaying it. But the first one I think is like multiplayer too. I think you can play it with like 4 people. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids game. It's definitely a I Shrunk the Kids game, but I don't know if it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids game. Maybe I'll re-download it. How many people? It is car racing. Okay, good. How many people can play it at once? Do you know, Matt? Do you know? We should try an actual proper story game instead of these survivals. But we've done Detroit and we've done Dispatch. Aren't they story games? Or do you mean the fungus one? Do you mean the fungus one? Last of Us? PhD. Wait, where am I? Where's Arcana? I literally can't see the comment that they're replying to. In other words, it takes a soft science and makes everything a hypothesis with less testable experiments. Where did that come from? Where did that message that you're replying to? Fucking hell, I hate how I miss things. Okay. PhD specifically, evolutionary approaches to understanding psychopathology. Cool. I still don't feel like I totally get it. I still don't feel like I totally get it, Aka. But it does sound interesting. I just want to know like the like how. So like, do you look at like psychopaths and how they could be like what is the clinical application of what you do? What's like the clinical like what, or is it just a research kind of? Is it a research thing or is it a clinical and research thing? Yeah, something like Last of Us. Well, we can do. I've downloaded Last of Us 2. We could do that. We could do that when I get back from USA. We could do that when I get back from USA. Guys, I'm never calling it anything else. It's called USA. Why has no one done that? Oh my god, we're making it happen. It's like Fetch. And it's like Gussie. No, I do, Matt 500. I do mean USA. Yes, that's what I mean. Guys, it's like Fetch. We're gonna make it happen. It's USA and it's Gussie. Those are my two things. They're not letting you in. Ain't no way. Well, that's the other thing. If I say bad things about USA, then it's fine. What does that mean, Matt? What does that mean? I don't know what that message means. Then I'll let you in a way. No, yeah, but it's code. Hey, Bethany, look at my little baby. She had a little shower today, and I posted some photos of her. That's why, like, when I was in the Discord chat, I was like, hey, boys, there is a hot blonde in my shower right now, and I got a video, and I put it on tier 3 chat, and then this girl was a hot blonde. But I did it a little bit less sultry than that because I didn't want people to be scared and think that I was doing stuff that I shouldn't be on the internet, you know? I find this subject so interesting. Oh, Beth, we were talking about if aliens exist. And then we kind of segued from that. And we're going to watch a thing soon on the Akunaki. Do you want to weigh in? Would you like to weigh in? Girl already acting like an American and pronouncing shit however she feels like. Exactly. America. It's actually funny. I have really no desire to go to America, but I mean, it is what it is. I find the subject so interesting why certain races have their physical traits, which is from what? Which is from what was culturally hot. I know, right? Like how there's the, like there's areas in the world where like having like obesity is super sexy. And there's also areas in the world, oh, do you want my lap? Where like having the little gaff in the front of your teeth is like super sexy as well. There's all these like little things where it's like, so interesting. I was tempted by the hot blonde shower upgrade. Not gonna lie, she looks so miserable, Beth. She's so miserable. She's like sitting and she's not even wet. She's fully dry, but she's sitting on the outskirts because like I'll shampoo my hair and everything first. But she's sitting on the outskirts. She's looking up at me with her like big eyes and she's just shivering. She's just like the saddest little puppy ever. It's actually really sad. But it is also sad in a cute way. Like you see her really bring out the puppy dog eyes and like she's pretty good at that. The long next lady. What's the long next lady? And the reflection in the glass though? Wait, what are you talking about? This glass? That glass? What now? Oh, the reflection in the glass though! Fuck off, there's no way. Jess. Fucking hell. You would have actually, like, if I wasn't someone who was so particular about making sure something like that was never going to happen to me, you would have actually had me. You would have had me. Hi, Ducky Duck. Hi, Butterneeps. Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you too, Butterneeps. That's so sweet. Did you have a good stream? Yeah, I would have been so like, there is a little part of me, but it's only like 3 to 5% just chess, which is like, shit, I need to check that video. But I know it's fine. I know it's fine. Cause like I made sure I took another video and it had like my toes in it. And I was like, nah, not today, Satan, not today. So I took that one out. Maybe long neck. No, not quite. What did you ask about aliens, or did I? Yeah, I did. So I was listening to a Diary of a CEO episode, Bethany, and it was talking about how it was like researching. It was like relatively recently, and it was about this about these like experts in aliens and what they were thinking and blah 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 blah, like all the kind of stuff. And I just wanted to, like, listening to that, it sounds like a compelling argument, and I just wanted to know what your thoughts were. Wait, losing my mind. Why? You're not losing your mind? Like, actually just anything. I feel like the existence of like anything living on a different planet is like, it's like it's absolutely going to be the case. Like, there's going to be some kind of cells that are living somewhere, right? But in terms of like, you know, intelligent life form that can buzz around and have possibly visited Earth, baby girl. BB long neck, that would be pretty surprising. Imagine if I did. It's just like a beer drinker. Oh my god. We're gonna get stopped on immigration because I'll ask you a basic question. You're going to Iran. No, Sly. I'll stop them in basic immigration. I'll be stopping them. I'll be like, back when I was a child, I really liked spinach. There we go. I purposefully put my feet in most of my pictures, not on Wiki Feet yet. Don't worry, man. We'll do it. We'll do it one day. We'll get you there. I think there are aliens. Sweetie, I know you want to bite my teeth. Oh, gosh. Fine, I'll let her bite my toes. I think there are aliens in an ever-expanding universe with an ever-expanding possibility. There's got to be some for life somewhere. I agree. Experts in aliens. So people that, no, it's not like that kind of thing. It was like there were previous officials and American somethings or other. I don't know. I wasn't listening to like who they were. I was just kind of listening to what they were saying and like the people that they were getting the information from who were higher ups and like the things. I don't know. This is what I say. I'm like a sponge. I don't remember it. You squeeze me, I get like all this kind of mix of information and it's like diluted. But I like it gets in. It just doesn't get out. The computational logic behind anxiety disorders, that's cool. Because like in terms of like for anxiety, it's because this happened in our history, and therefore down the track, this is why anxiety likely presents because of what happened to us like millennia ago or thousands of years ago. Yeah, that's interesting. So like what I heard once was my like physio professor was talking about how they were saying that anxiety, like exercise can often help with anxiety because often as like a, you know, prehistoric, I don't know, organism, like Neanderthals or whatever, we were often getting chased by like a saber-toothed tiger or whatever it is, right? So exercise helps because it helps anxiety because in our body's way, like when we are anxious about something, it's because there's an imminent threat and we're about to be killed by it, right? So we've got to run away from that threat. So normally it's like a short burst of high intensity exercise and then you can like de-stress kind of thing. But the way that we've got anxiety for these days is usually it's financial stress and it's ongoing and it's like, you know, things that don't really stop that you can't just run away from. So it's like the anxiety never really goes away, but often like going for like runs and things can help. I feel safe around hairy men because my ancestors huddled. and so you married a hairy woman? What's your wife going to be saying? When someone says they're a sponge, it means they retain info, not that it passes through. Well, that's what I mean. I retain the information, but I can't put it out very well. Do I believe in ghosts? I don't spend a lot of time thinking about that. I don't not believe in, I think I believe in spirits more than I believe in ghosts, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think that covering a circle of salt and like everything is gonna, like, I don't think I believe in ghosts in the same way as like Supernatural does. But I think like, I don't know, I probably believe in spirits and like, past life kind of thing, but not like white sheet, woo, not that kind of ghost. I don't know, not the conventional ghost. Let me open the door for Sadie. Exercise induces release of BDNF, which is a neurotrophin that facilitates learning. Usually, such learning can help with fear extinction, which is a mechanism underlying anxiety treatments like exposure therapy. That's really interesting. Because I also read that, like, no, I didn't read it. I heard it from Diary of a CEO. So this is Oprah Winfrey's therapist or life coach or something. They were saying that curiosity, like activating curiosity, often like destroys feelings of anxiety and things like that. So if you just get curious about something, then often you can like derail a panic attack. Or if you like really activate the creative side, yeah, but satisfaction brought it back, Bethany. But satisfaction brought it back. The prevailing theory is that exercise signals salience and promotes learning. Usually when we exert energy, it's in pursuit of food or resources, so it would be adaptive to promote learning in that period. That's really interesting. Inherited from a past life stain. Must past life regression to solve. Oh my god. Okay, let me get Sadie in. She's doing naughties. Sadie is squeaky. Little miss. Back in we go. You gotta stop asking me to let you out if you're just gonna be hollering at the whole neighborhood, sweetie. That's not how we do. That's not how we do. No, they're not velvet. It's like a blanket behind here, but my pants are just like this. It's like that. They're not, I don't know what fabric they are, but they're not velvet. They're not cotton either. I don't know what they are, but I like them. All right, back. What are we talking about? Hey, Deb. We are talking about evolution, and we're talking about anxiety, and exercising didn't do shit for my anxiety, but maybe it would have been worse. Did you like run away from your problems? Did you exercise like you were running away from a saber-toothed tiger, Jess? Maybe it would have been so much worse if it wasn't for the exercise. I split my pants once doing squats. That was some exposure. And did it feel therapeutic? Was it therapeutic? I was just doing exercise to get ripped. Nah, it's gotta be like you're being chased by a tiger. Like it's gotta be like increase in heart rate, like heavy exertional breathing. It's gotta be like using your accessory muscles here. So you're like breathing with like your whole chest rather than just your diaphragm. It's gotta be the kind of exercise. It's like a short burst. So like 20, 30 minutes of I'm like GTFOing out of a tiger's like lair or whatever, not in a sexual way, but I want to stroke them. It's not even velvet. They're not even velvet. They're just like, I don't know. They do kind of look velvety, I guess. You know what, Beth? If you were here, I would let you stroke my pants. I would let you stroke them. Not in a sexual way, but just a stroke. The pants are cute though. Thank you. I really love the exposure thing. Slagatino, 20 streak, let's go! You can play games again, yay! How did you fix it, Slagatino? What did you do? How'd you fix it? Cringe, huh? I have no idea what anxiety even is. What do you mean, Death? Like a language barrier thing? Or what? What do you mean? Anxiety is like a feeling of, you know how it's like depression and anxiety? Like anxiety is like the feeling of like panic that never goes away. Okay, it was in a sexual way, you got me. Ah, you sly dog, you sly. I was just doing exercise to get ripped. We know you better than to believe a lie. Yeah, hit training kind of thing. Did you do hit training or not really? Catching flights. What? You're catching flights. Are you not at home? Bethany, what are you doing? Bethany, where are you? Bethany, where are you and where are you going? Oh, that's awesome. Stroke them like an underwater volcano. Stroke them like how a jellyfish strokes an underwater volcano. Yikes. Oh my god. He drops clouds of confusion sprinkled with Doa CEO references. That's right. It's actually Doak, but if you said Doak, I wouldn't know what you were talking about, so I'm glad you said Doa CEO. Yeah, Sadie is here to make everything okay. Although she's got anxiety. She's got anxiety when I'm around. What was the wow for, Crazy? I could stroke your pants, so I'm just catching a flight. Be there soon. Oh, because so you're coming to Australia. Nice. Well, you'll have to come to Australia before I arrive in USA. You know? USA? You know where USA is? USA? I'm making it happen, guys. It's happening. Everyone has it unless you're AI. Anxiety? Yeah, I think so. And it's hard. Like, you know, I was like, yeah. Like, I think it's tricky with anxiety and depression. I've been filling out a bunch of forms for something. Like, and then at the moment it's going like through medical checks and whatever. So there was like tick boxes for anything I've had in the past, and like it was like depression and anxiety and heart issues and blah 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 blah. So it's just like no for everything. But the depression and the anxiety, like I ticked anxiety because like I feel like that's pretty normal. But then the depression thing, it's like I don't know. Like what's actually like okay, do I think that I've had depression before? Yes. But do I think that it was depression, or do I think that it was like a perfectly normal reaction to traumatic events? Like, I don't know. I find it really hard to figure out what the distinction of depression is versus like a really prolonged reaction, like years long reaction to something that's traumatic that's happened to you, you know? Like, I feel like, I don't know. It's tricky. Did you see people are complaining you can't fight the fish in Subnautica 2? Yeah. They did. They pretty much said that. Yeah. I saw that too. But they did say that there's going to be like a way that we can defend ourselves or like stop them from attacking us or something. I don't know. Are they ruining our base? I didn't think they were ruining our base though, were they? They're just like headbutting it. But it doesn't actually do any damage, does it? Yeah, there's but I think, Sly, that clinical depression, I think the word depression is just given to anyone. Anyone that says, I feel sad, and it's been 3 months or 6 years or whatever. I think that anyone who says, I feel like I have depression, like it's a very easy box for a doctor to tick and everything. So in my yes, no box, I just did a question mark and I was like, depends. I was like, it depends. I don't know the answer to that. Like, I mean, like, I've had like traumatic things happen to me in my childhood and traumatic things happen to me like throughout my life where it's like, it's understandable that you'd have impacts from that later on in life. But is it depression? Like, I don't know. I feel yeah, it's super overdiagnosed. And it's also, yeah, I don't know. If you find it hard to get out of bed in the morning, does that mean you have depression? Yeah, but just you can find it hard to get out of the bed in the morning because you don't want to go to work. You can, like, there are so many reasons to find it hard to get out of bed in the morning. Like, I found it hard to get out of the bed. Like, I found it hard to get out of the bed in the morning every time I have to get out of bed in the morning, you know? Like, if I have to rather than I want to, then, like, it's hard. Like, when I was going to work, I would be waking up at, like, I don't know, let's say 6, well, it would have been like 6 because I was at work at 7, right? And waking up at 6 to go to my job, I felt like there was sand in my eyes. Like, I didn't want to open my eyes. I felt like I was exhausted. I so didn't want to do it. My days off, same bedtime, same everything. I would wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and I'd like bounce out of bed and I'd be like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to do my day. You know, that kind of thing. So it's like, I think AoE stops depression. Jess is like, please. No, you got cross at AoE last night. You got cross. But I think, like, you know, living against what you, yeah, I don't know. Living in modern day society, I think, is a really good way to create depression. Depends what you do during the day. Exactly. Getting over it causes depression. Oh my God. That one definitely causes, that's the worst. Psychiatry has an over-medical. Yes, I agree, Aka. I absolutely agree. So my parents were doctors and my mum retired early, and like her main reason for retiring early was, and she's a very productive, very busy kind of woman, right? So it's not like because she just wanted to stop and you know, stop working. But she retired early because she was like, I do not believe in giving medications to people I don't think that need it. And like she just didn't like having to give medications to so many people who didn't need it. And I think there's such an expectation from patients. Or if I go to a doctor, I get some drugs. Whereas I think like, there's a lot of over medicalization and everything. Okay, guys, we are going to watch this little video because I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to learn about the Anunnaki.
Mysteries that arouse
yeah, they want a quick fix, but like it's like the body doesn't really do that. Like, and if it does, it's not real. Yeah, they go and specifically ask for drugs, exactly, and can't handle that. You will get better in a few days. Literally. And also, it's such a shame because often people want antibiotics to fight a cold, right? Or fight whatever. Antibiotics are so not good for you. They absolutely destroy your gut microbiome, you know? And then you're like there's so many side effects, even to like little tablets of like little doses of things. There's always going to be side effects. And like your body, for the most part, your body knows what it's doing. So like let it do its thing. And like I'm not talking about like people who've had like a cold for months and they need to do something. Like sure, like that's different. If you've had a cold for a couple of weeks, just let it sort itself out. Like, come on now. Come on. All right, here we go.
Curiosity of many.
That's right,
Many
Beth.
wonder how it was possible for
This is not psychological advice.
human beings to evolve so rapidly compared to other species that had already existed on our planet. Ancient peoples, through their religions, have tried to offer...
Okay, so for anyone who's brand new to this, we're watching something about apparently the like aliens or whatever that came to Earth that I didn't even know, but they're called the Anunnaki, and I'm trying to learn about what they are. It's 8 minutes.
Answers about the creation of the world.
Pre-antibiotics. Well, that's because people do need antibiotics sometimes. Like if you get a cut or whatever, and like you do need it. I'm not saying you don't need antibiotics, but I am saying for the general regular cold, you probably don't. And for like, you know, you maybe like in terms of how often people are taking antibiotics, maybe we need them like 20% of the time. For like the if we look at the population that's taking them, maybe only 20% of them actually needed it.
And the odd creative capacity of humanity. Perhaps the answer to this dilemma can be found in the text written by what was the first organized civilization in history, the Sumerians. The Sumerian civilization emerged in Mesopotamia around 4500 BC. Over time, it was responsible for building large cities and creating the first system of writing, known as cuneiform writing, on clay tablets.
Well, that's kind of what we are looking at, Bethany.
Archaeological excavations in 1849 in Iraq, 14 clay tablets with Sumerian writings were found. The translation of the text revealed one of the most fantastic stories of all time. The story of the Anunnaki gods. According to the Sumerian manuscripts, there is a planet at the ends of the solar
Just
system
use paper,
called
bro.
Nibiru. Every 3,600 years, it enters an orbit close to the planet Earth. Nibiru was the home planet of the Anunnaki, who were experiencing difficulties
So,
because
how
the
long
climate
ago, how
and
many thousands of
atmosphere
years
the
were the
planet
pyramids
were
created?
changing
Was it around
rapidly,
3,600?
making it difficult to produce
that'd be
food
cool.
and therefore to survive. It was necessary to use advanced methods of technology, alchemy, and magic to reverse this situation.
Can I link the video? Like, send the link to you guys? Yes. I just chose one that was kind of like in the time frame of what I wanted. Like 8 minutes is like, you know, reasonable.
To do so, a large amount of gold was needed, since this metal has purifying properties capable of resisting even cosmic radiation. However, gold was a rare resource in Nibiru, and without other alternatives, the Anunnaki used their advanced technology and sent ships into space in search of the precious golden metal. After a long and tiring
does.
search, they arrived on planet Earth about 445,000 years ago, where they were the first astronauts to cross space and colonize another planet. The planet Earth was inhabited only by wild animals such as mammoths, saber-toothed tigers, and some apes. The Anunnaki settled in Mesopotamia and built a wonderful city called Eridu. In this city, there was a splendorous garden full of fruit trees and animals. The garden created by the Anunnaki was named Eden, and the first favorite place of the astronaut gods. Shortly after,
I don't know
gold
about this,
extraction
guys.
began in underground mines. To do the heavy tasks, they brought with them slaves from another alien race, the Igigi. After years of forced labor and humiliation,
That's
the
not very
Igigi
nice.
rebelled against the Anunnaki, giving rise to
Yeah.
the first war on Earth.
That's
The
not very
Igigi
good.
were defeated and decimated. The Anunnaki needed new workers. The solution was to create a new race of intelligent beings, able to work, but more harmless than the Igigi. The
Why would the
Anunnaki combined their
Igigi-
genes with the ancestors of human beings, creating a hybrid
100%
and submissive
legit.
race at their command.
Hello. No way.
This genetic fusion did not go very well at first.
Hi, Slinger.
Strange
Thank you
beings
for the
came to
follow.
life, like the Nephilim giants, which, although extraordinarily strong, were devoid of intelligence and self-control. The first man to emerge from this successful genetic
Okay, but-
combination was named Adamu. Compared to human beings, the Anunnaki were incredibly tall and strong, and their weapons would be more than enough to control another possible rebellion. Over time, humans developed the ability to speak and learn from the Anunnaki, to take care of plantations and build houses made of clay and
I
stone.
didn't know that one, Beth.
The Anunnaki came to like human beings. They even allowed them to live in their city and attend the sacred garden, but gave explicit orders not to reproduce too much.
Oh,
Against
well, we
the
fucked
will
that
of the
up.
gods, human beings began to procreate quickly, which caused overpopulation
Because
in
they
the
made
city.
it too fun.
Many people were expelled from Eden and Eridu and condemned to live in exile in wildlands. After a few millennia, the planet Nibiru
Millennia?
approached the
Then
Earth
where are
again.
there, like,
Nibiru's
bones?
gravitational field was so strong that it adversely affected the Earth's natural conditions. There was an increase in the temperature of the planet, and the glaciers melted, rapidly raising the level of the oceans and causing constant rain. A great flood ravaged the Earth, and the city of Eridu was doomed.
Hi, Anthony Benanzi. I listened to a thing from Diary of a CEO today that was talking about aliens, and then we started talking about aliens, and then evolution, and then anxiety, and then things from there. But this is talking about the Anunnaki gods, which is something that I didn't know about, but apparently it's like a big thing, and is like apparently how the pyramids and whatever is made.
To submerge. To save their creation, the Anunnaki created large boats that floated for days to normal water level.
Apparently,
In
it
this
is
part,
Bible
it is
fan
not
fiction
clear whether the
too.
boats floated on the water or whether the boats were ships hovering in the sky. After their city was destroyed, the Anunnaki
think so,
decided
guys.
to return to Nibiru. But before they left, they gave human beings knowledge of architecture, mathematics, music, and writing. They also taught them how to establish a monarchy system, where some leaders kept their bloodline inherited for the Anunnaki pure, with the right to command others.
Yeah, like
They
incest.
also ordered the construction of temples known as ziggurats, aligned with the
Anzi
constellations. These would one day guide the Anunnaki back.
What? Why would you do something like that? Thank you so much for the subby, Anzi Bonanzi. I did not think that you would ever do that. I'm very surprised. For those who doesn't know, Anzi Bonanzi. That's wait. So it was originally by Will, and then you did it for yourself. Thank you so much. Anzi Bonanzi is my sister, so it's gifted. Wait. But it on my alert thing, it just says Anzi Bonanzi, and then it says thanks for the gift sub. Oh, this is okay. Courtesy of Will Dub. Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Will Dub, for now resetting my expectations of my sister back to normal, because I was really shook there for a second. I was shook. I was like, I don't know my sister. I don't know my sister at all. But no, we're good. We good. Thank you, Anzi Bonanzi, for renewing your sub, even though I don't think you had any choice. And thank you, Will Dub, for getting that for her. She ain't up. There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
The Sumerian texts do not determine how many Anunnaki
my family's Dutch, guys. We Dutch.
there are, but they quote some as the main ones. The most powerful deity in Sumerian mythology was An, or Anu, according to Akkadian calligraphy. Anu was the personification of heaven and possessed infinite wisdom. He was the oldest and most venerable of the gods, with sanctuaries in almost all Sumerian cities. The goddess Ki represented the earth and Anu's wife. The union between Anu and Ki gave birth to Anunnaki, a word that can be translated as children of heaven and earth. The first Anunnaki was
sorry, I almost gave you the big bit. Just
storms, and responsible for keeping heaven and earth.
Eat it, just eat it.
Enki was the mighty god of the oceans and rivers, the patron of the city of Eridu. Later, his cult reached other peoples, such as the Canaanites, Hittites, and Horites.
Oh, am I the only place you sub to, man?
Nana, worshipped as a god of wisdom and curiosity, responsible for teaching scientific and astronomical concepts to human beings.
Nah, there's too much about this that's wigging me out. I don't know if I believe in that. I don't know. Maybe, but like, I think it's a little far-fetched the way they talk about it. Oh, guys, insane conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. Should we?
Today we're diving into insane conspiracy theories that were true. All is 2.5 if you spying in their eyes. So the agency launched Project Acoustic Kitty. The goal was simple: turn a cat into a walking listening device. Surgeons would implant a microphone, a radio transmitter, and an antenna into the cat's body. The idea was that the cat would move near a target, the mic would capture the conversation, and the transmitter would send the audio to the CIA. On paper, it sounded smart. In real life, it was chaos. Implanting those devices into a living creature was tricky. It took months to figure out. One report said they made a monstrosity. At that point, it was time to train the cat. But a new problem came up. The cat was hard to control.
190's dream streak, let's go!
Off and chasing birds. It also kept stopping to look for food.
I'll allow you to build a little candle in there.
The spy cat
light a candle in there, warm up your toes.
Real mission. In 1967, the CIA released the spy cat near the Soviet embassy in Washington, D.C. Two men were sitting on a nearby park bench. Agents wanted the cat to get close enough to record the conversation. They released the cat. It stepped into the street. Then a taxi hit it. The mission was over before it even began. By then, the agency already spent about...
All right, that's rough. I'm gonna watch the rest of that at a later date. And God, imagine all of that. That poor cat having to recover from surgery. I'm just getting offed by a taxi. That, my friend, is not great. Oh, King, thank you so much for being on my tickety-tockety. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm so excited to do Age of Empires. I don't know if anyone noticed, but after stream last night, I did a little Age of Empires game on my own. I don't know what that means, Minty. I don't know what that means, Minty Mint. Well, say thank you for the first time chat. I don't know what Angel Tap means, and I also don't know who Xavier Renegade is. And the only peak I know is the game. I know, right? The way Sadie looks at Mango is how everyone deserves to be looked at by their like loved one. No, Lucario, just a candle. We gotta study ancient civilizations, like how the Goths and Mongols teamed up to find the Incas. Really? Oh, she's not fat because she likes to not eat her food until it's like 10 p.m. Because that's when she figures that like she will run out of opportunities to get treats from me all day. Hi, Artemis, because pretty much all day she'll have like food from me, like whatever I eat. But I don't eat very much, so. And it's mango. Mango's healthy. Yeah, it's a mango slice. Dried mango.
20.
No. No, Lucario! Alright, I'll give you a medium-sized box. It makes you poorly? Are you allergic to it? Too many antibiotics, huh? Too many antibiotics. You're thinking of a very crude joke? About what? Wait, is what something that Slagatino say? What does Slagatino say? Aliens, UFOs, X-Files, Kuka. I don't know what Kuka is. Look at people like their food. Got it. Okay, I know the crude joke. Really good. What am I doing? Arabia? Hardest? Oh, hardest might be a bit rough. We'll go hard. Especially like a first game. My baby girl. How good was that? Did you guys see me do that? So good. So proud of her. She does sit at sit, and she does down at down. I don't even need to use the words. She just knows. She is so cute. She's genuinely just like the best. Ah, she's so good. Like, I've got pretty amazing best friends IRL, but Sadie's got to be my bestest little friend. Oh, she's already scratching at my leg because she thought I was having more mango. No, baby, oh, come on. Bye-bye. That's all. There's no food. I love you. She certainly does feel a little bit. Ah, thank you, Mike. And Zed Mike. Oh, do I know you in person?
Can I pet that dog?
No,
Can
he's
I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? All right, guys. Let's play. Let's play. That girl. Map size, I suppose. I suppose I can change it. All right. But this is too small. No, I do think it's good. I always forget. Sorry, that wasn't you. It's because you made me change the map size. You made me change it. I didn't want to. I wanted to be cozy with you guys. I wanted one wall to protect us all. Like an Amazon tunnel. Sweetheart. No. No. I have to put the thingy back on her. Yeah, I'm going to put the thing back on her. Sadie, if you do that one more time, the barking collar goes back on, sweetie. You're going to set Archie off again. No! That's so funny how that happens. Oh, yikes. Oh, I'm a pocket. Oh, that's lovely. Hey, where's my other... What? I only had... Where's my fourth cow? Interesting. I'm over here. Bethany, I wasn't too sure if I should play Sons of the Forest or if I should Sadie girl. I wasn't too sure if I should play Sons of the Forest or if I should play Subnautica tonight. But it sounds like you're on a plane, so you won't be able to do either of them. So, Jess, crazy if you're still going to play Sons of Forest with us, but if not, that's okay. Anyone who will be playing those games, feel free to let me know your preference. Whatever you want. Okay. Useless. Useless! But okay, thank you. Okay. There we go. I was wondering if that was you. Nice to see you in chat. Would I beat Isaac? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I've learned a lot since Isaac, but I don't know. I don't know if I would beat him. He was pretty good. But in Civilization, remember when he... So, NZ Mike, this is someone I know from New Zealand. He was actually my university boyfriend back in the day. What am I doing? And we used to play Age of Empires together. So, oopies. And we would play Age of Empire. We do like little lands with either his flat or my flat. And he had a flatmate called Isaac who was just so good at Age of Empires and Civilization 5. Like he would just smoke. Yeah, no personal info. Like my name or anything. Like they know my name's Rachel, but they don't know like other things. I'm happy to watch Subby, but also happy to jump into Forest. You don't want to play Subnautica, Beth? I mean, I can... Oh, do you remember what he could do? Do you remember what he could do, Michael? Could he do, hardest? Because I could, I can beat hardest. I can do 1v1 hardest. I don't know if Isaac could or not. We were all like looking back on it, we weren't fantastic at playing it though, were we? Like, not really. We had heart. We had spirit. Magnus, I'm your pocket. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to boom? Oh, fuck, I just killed my Billy. That's my bad. How embarrassing. Attack and feudal? Okay. So do my man-at-arms rush? Uh, 18, 19. Okay, cool, there we go. Crazy anyway, good luck. Thank you. I'm not doing a ranked game, so it's like, it's fine, it's fine. And then I'll do last couple there. Although I'm very bad when I play this game at remembering to talk or check chat. But it is like, you remember the game. It's pretty hard to... it's pretty hard to micro with. All this talking about aliens, guys. Jack Johnson's a nice vibe. Wait, we know I pinned the last number of Susie B card. You repeat them to be sure. That's funny. No, I don't think they're docs by mistake. Mike NZ39's got a pretty good head on his shoulders. Make him a little VIP. Well, NZ Mike, lol. There we go. There we go, Mr. Michael. You're a little VIP. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, love it when it glitches like that. Okay, alright, so I've already fucked it. Actually, I'm not going to do that then. I'm just going to go straight into upside down. There we go. I'm going to make some Archer's Magnus. Hey, Bazooka, how are you? How often are you streaming, Bazooka? And when you do stream, what kind of time is it? Oh, actually, no. Over my dead body. What am I going to do? A freaking stable. Shaggy wasn't me. So good. Okay. 175. Every December? Wait, why every December? Hey, Maddie Patty. It's white, except green pants. Nah, green, emerald, emerald green. Close though. There we go. No. I used to like that song, but now I just don't like it's about cheating, you know? Don't like that. Hey, pretty boy Troy. Emerald green, thank you. I liked them. But playing competitively makes you rage. Did you play it competitively? And if you did, what kind of level did you get up to? Days gonna make it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you're gonna do. Anybody feels the way I do. Alright. Why, thank you, Monkey Man, for the follow. I appreciate that. On that particular website, you can't talk to me for a little while. I'm so sorry. But I have made it that way because sometimes there are weirdos out there. I like to make sure that the weirdos don't find it too easy to chat to me. I'm gonna be the one that saves me. I do wonder though if we should move on to yellow before yellow gets too strong. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. It's going quite nicely. Except for the fact that I am housed. Sadie. Oh, now you've done it. Squeaks. Sadie scared the producers out of me. She tends to do that. I'm sorry. I'll put on a barking collar now so she'll get like a little beep every time. And that might help. Gosh, it's so much easier if I'm not getting attacked. To like, just, I don't know, be a pocket. With me and just forget the world. Oh, is that right? Actually, no. What's that text down at the bottom? Where? Yeah, I know. I did best. I did best of 2000s. I changed it. On to the greens. Oh god. Okay, there we go. I have regrets. I have regrets. Go back here. Completely decimated my humans. All of them. Ah, sadness. I don't know this either. I guess 2000 was just a really emo time. I don't know. There's a lot of questionable song choices, but I mean, we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Where were you? Oof. Well, I kind of built these to get ahead of curve, but I guess not. Around it, and you have to leave. Where were you? Where were you? Who I wanna be. What I miss? Hour and a half? Somewhere between an hour and a half? Tumblr vibes a little bit. All the scene hair. Did anyone have scene hair? Wow. Red doesn't stand a whole lot of a chance. I feel like Hardest would have been fine. With Jess and I on Pocket, Hardest would have been absolutely fine. There we go. Whoop, there it is. Hi, Novix. Yeah, we're winning. It was our first game. And we won it. It was a real easy one. I wasn't. I didn't even dye my hair. I was not a scene girl. I was a get good grades and do... I don't know. I feel like emotionally I was maybe a scene girl. But I was, I don't know. I was just struggling. I was just struggling with living at that point. Struggling with life. School was academically fine, but there's always girl dramas. Girls are so like... God, in the last school I was at, these 3 girls were always just trying to like ruin each other's lives and then be best friends and then try and ruin each other's lives and then be best friends. It was like, ugh. Oh, library nerd? No, I wasn't. No, like I did, I think I was well-rounded. I was a well-rounded, like, socially, but
Hello,
also
hello, hello.
everything else. Alexis, thank you for the follow. What country are you from? How'd you find my channel? Magnus, too good. Slaggy, too good. Why is my school so shit? But I feel like I was acing that. But then my school obviously doesn't. So. Because you played bad. Oh god. Oh, did Stray ask for this song? My ELO is like, I don't do enough ELO games. It's like around 800. Yeah. I don't do enough of it. Just chatting? You've been with me since just chatting? Even though we're doing Age of Empires now? Oh wait, have I not changed to Age of Empires? It should do it automatically. It doesn't on green, but it should on Oh, no, it didn't because I just went into gaming. Lol. Okay, here we go. It's not fortunate because I was doing, like, of all the categories, I was not chatting. I was not chatting at all. There's something weird on the screen. Wow. So I multi-stream, but Twitch doesn't like us saying the names, but it's like, it's Kick, YouTube, and TikTok that I'm currently streaming on, as well as Twitch. Yeah. Such a supportive chat. Yeah. You're a #1 chatter on Green? You use Green a lot? No, I indeed do not. I do a lot of chatting before Age of Empires, and then I'm just done. I just finish chatting. It's too hard for me. I don't know how people do it. Okay, hard was super easy. Okay, Jess is gonna be my pocket. Cool, cool. All right. Okay. So you remember where I put it? There we go. Look at my chat. Okay. Hey, Crazy, have you tried refreshing? Hold on, I'm just, look below the town center. Oh! Error. Does anyone else have, like, a weird, oh my god, it's that. It is that. What is that? It would be a 5-out thing or something. Is it in just chatting? No. That didn't get rid of it. Okay. Sources. Well. No. Nope. Nope. Baby girl. Okay, it's alerts. What an alerts is it? Oh, it's throne alert. Interesting. Alright, well, I turned that off, so thank you. One of my mods must be wigging. What? Fire. It's the game. No, it isn't. It's not the game. I found it. Crazy, why are you? What happened? Why were you caps locking? Then how is it only on the game? No, it was on just chatting. No, it wasn't. I guess I don't have throne alerts on just chatting. No, I think it was on just chatting, but it was like on the dark. I saw it like just coming up. Wait, what did I say? Did I say it was or it wasn't on there? No, it's not. I literally have no idea. Wild. How? Oh, well. Hello, home brand. What is Hadouken? You now have 350 points. Let's go. Oh, it was? And that it was not. Oh, okay. I'm very confusing. Nah, that's that new movie that's out, right? No, I haven't seen it. Is it back? Oh, it's because I undid it again. Now I need to wait to see if it is or isn't it. Oh, okay. Is it there or isn't it? It is there, okay. Fuck. Why are the songs so depressing, bro? I think it's fixed now. Yeah, I fixed it. It's because I took it off and then I put it back on to check if it was on me and just chatting, and then I just left it on. Not anymore. Can you still? Or was I reading that from a minute ago? Good work. You're welcome. I'm a detective. Why is everything from the 2000s sad? Oh, this is sad, but it's a good one too. Oh, they almost tried to be naughty. Oh, that barnacle. Shit. Nah, best of us. Now hit the replay button and let APM do the talking in AoE2. That was funny. What's APM? So when he's saying, is someone getting the best of you, does he mean hanky-panky? Because that's almost like a little bit rude, saying that the best of her is hanky-panky. Like, I feel like it's a bit rude. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. You don't want this song? Okay, tell me what playlist you want me to put it on Spotify. I'll consider it. Oh, I don't mind a bit of Sheeran. PPL can... Oh, people can be rude when competitive, sadly. Well, what do you mean by rude? Like they're rude, like you're playing against them and they're rude to you? But, I mean, really, people can be rude with anything. So don't let it stop you. Because, I don't know. then they win. Mainly her face seems slowly sinking, wasting pastries. Just under the upper hand. Oh, outside tonight. I hate it when it doesn't get it enough. There we go. Light, angels fly. Oh, actually, no, it should be that first. Team stuck in her daydreams. Lately, her face seems slowly sinking, wasting. Grams. Go outside. Come on. To another man. Angels fly. Angels die. Covered in white. Mainly her face seems slowly sinking. Great to us. Thank you, Crazy. When you lose to them, they say they'd be easily. You're so weak. What? They actually say that? That's so rude. I say GG, smiley face. And if they lose, then deep down, I know it's because I said GG, I said good luck, have fun, and they just ignored me. So, oh shoot. Angels die. Oh. Oh, fuck me. Why are my fingers all over the place? Oh, I totally just killed them unnecessarily. Excellent. I've done nothing helpful with that. Excellent. Well, I've done a terrible, terrible thing. Every part of that was absolutely awful. Oh, motherfucker, now they're coming. Cool. Oh, motherfuckers. Absolute douchebags. Somebody. Hmm. Ugh. Gosh, they do such little damage. Hey, Just Chess, are you able to send anything my way? Because they're stronger than me. They've upgraded before me. Excellent, thank you. Oh god, just you got the oven. No. Thank you. Oh, no fucking way. Fuck. Green's attacking. Shit! No. Okay, well. actually not gonna help me too much now. Because they have siege. Oh. Fucking hell. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I am going to have to do something about the siege. Hey guys, I'm gonna need some assistance here. Fuck. Ooh. Guys. Can you protect Jess? Sadie. Are that children screaming though? Hey. Oh baby, I know. I know. Oh, I know. I can't, home brand. Do you know what goths can't do? They can't do a stone wall. They can't do a stone wall. It's not what goths can do. They can only do wooden walls, and a wooden wall would be gone in like, yeah, I'm goths. Oh, see. No. I cannot. No. Of course. Oh, they're killing my last little thing. No. I cannot. A thick and girthy wall then. Well, I was doing, the thing is I was doing houses on it, but then unfortunately, they started attacking me because I just did a real shit attack on them. And then the rest was history. Baby. That is indeed enough. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard in arena. Typically, if you're on the offensive, it can work okay, but then green just started coming. I would have been onto it for, if it was just 1v1, I can beat hottest. But, yeah, not when it's, like, past that. Magnus and Slaggy, can you protect? Yes. Oh, no, you can't. Never mind. You're getting attacked too. LOL. Fuck that. Oh. Oh, you got the Teutonic Knights. We always used to call them swag lords. My base was so spread out. Well, slowed them down a little bit. I don't know if it was spread out. It just had a bit of town centers. Yeah, I know I want to keep on making TCs, but at this point I've checked out. That's why I got people on stone, so I could do another couple of TCs and castle, because I needed the upgrades for goths. Alright guys, let's do it. I don't like that version of the song. Alright, I'll be right back. And I've been doing just fine. I don't wanna the kiss, I didn't end up like this. Subbed games. Oh, my teammates are still fighting? No way. In that case, I'll do a 1v1. It was still winnable? I didn't think so. Oh, you resigned? Sorry, I just kind of left you. I just kind of assumed we were all dead. Choking on your alibi. When I went to the Songs of the 2000s playlist, this is the song I was expecting to hear. We got all the Depresso songs. Just fine. Well, was gonna roll me. Looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb in a shape. $25 on Uber Eats for ice cream? How bad are you feeling it? It is a Friday, but that is a lot of money for ice cream. Are you gonna get like a good ice cream? All the glitters go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Delusional! Kings of Leon or Birds of Tokyo have a new song on the radio. Which one and what is it? Fire, how about yours? Hey now, you're an all-star. Oh, hey, hey. All that glitters is gold. Call this the coward's move, hiding behind the other people. Yeah, okay. um, so much sea, so much sea, backseat. Oh, I was really hoping they were gonna go within the range. All that glitters gold. Let's go. Hey. Stays. So I went and let you blow my mind. Fuck.
soll. Zerstürme. Ja. Dies war, ja, dies, was ich soll. Dies war, was ich soll. Dies war Streeted, Sassa. Ja. Zerstürme. Streeted, Zerstürme.
If I could, then I will go wherever you will go.
Holzer. Heiße? Ja, dass ich soll. Streeted, ja.
Fuck.
Bereite, ja, dies war, soll. Dies war. Ja, dass ich soll. Ja, over.
Bereite. Ja, dass ich soll. Dass ich soll. Geboren.
I hope there's somewhere out there who bring me to you. I could. Oh shoot. Oh, they might be winning. They might be winning, and between them and me, it might be them. Wherever you will go, away with my heart, away with my heart.
Ja, Holzer. Bereite.
Hello, hello, hello. Oof. Run of time, if I could, then I would go wherever you will go. Where I down. I'd actually just change to that gold for now. Turn back time, wherever you will go. I could make you mine, wherever you will go.
Ja, ja. Du wärst. Hey, dass ich soll. Du wärst. Over.
Ja. Heiße, dies war.
I guess they're cranky.
Holzer.
Hey, ja.
Holzer. Over.
Oh, it's a snake. Oh no.
Ja, dies war. Dies war. Ja, dies war. Ja, dass ich soll. Heiße war. Ja, zerstörme. Heiße, bereit, dass ich soll. Heiße, streetet. Dies war, dass ich soll. Dies war. Zerstörme. Ich soll. Sassa. Ja. Ja, dass ich soll. Streetet. Ja. Ja, dies war. Sassa. Ja. Zerstörme. Dies war. Ja, dass das ist so. Ja, Sasa, dies war bereite Streetet. Ja, das ist so. Bereite. Systeme. Sasa, ja, dies war Streetet. Das ist so. Ja. Systeme. Ja, ja. Streetet. Systeme. Sasa, bereite. Streetet. Das ist so. Ja. Ja. Heise. Ja. Dies war Sasa. Ja. Systeme. Ja. Dies das ja. Ist so. Das ist so.
Heise Bure. Ja, Hober. Bereite. Hober, Hober. Ja, Bure.
Bereite. Streetet. Ja, dies war Sasa. Systeme.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Crazy Cat. I appreciate you. I do get a little locked in when I play though, sorry. Oh, I like this song. Oof. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. And I love to lose. He brought me a snake. Bastard. Why do you come looking like his? Awkward school, that's what I did. Okay, there we go. Can be someone, be someone. Just need to lure them. Mm. Fuck. Hi. Hi, Koala. Oh my god. Why would you? Why would you? Oh shit. What do I even do to pause? Hello guys. Hi. Thank you for the biddies. God, that was alarming. 20 minutes before sun's time. Perfect. I should be able to finish it in that time. I keep on forgetting I can just like pause it. Gamer 3 stream streak. Let's go. You get her skulls is fine soon. Exactly. You just use the scroll. My name. Madame. You just use the scroll, the middle wheel. Where's one? I'm not doing it right now, but because I'm off the screen. Notion, is it good? Haha, thanks, sir. I need a house. Thank you. You're not wrong. And I didn't realize. What I also need is to upgrade. La stampa is clear. La stampa is clear. think I've got plenty of wood at this point, actually. Bro, why do they keep on coming here? Why are they still coming here? Beautiful day. Oh, das kennen men no. Bastards. They're taking my fucking gold. They're taking my gold. What am I listening to? this song really whiny. Doesn't mean I didn't like it, but I did find it really whiny. Yeah, all of Green Day is whiny. Jack, I like Tribute, but I don't know. I think that's just kind of like the nostalgia with it, I guess. I don't know. Alright. We almost done. They almost had me a couple of times. Yeah, you get that lumber camp. That'll show them. I should back off a little bit. Let AI recoup everything. And whack him again. Play with my food. Yay. It's decent. Okay. No, it was just against hardest. I could have done ranked. I could do ranked now, but now we're gonna play a different game. Speaking of, why thank you. It always says service error when I try and do it. Okay, ones if you want me to. Thank you for the biddies. Well, ones in the chat if you want Sons, twos in the chat if you want Subnautica. Nice. 1, 2. Okay, you don't care. Slagatino, you don't like either of them? Why not? 1v1 ranked AoE2 game. Sun's underwater, but 1. Okay, well, it seems like I've got more 1s. So it seems like Suns. Peaches. I could do a ranked game. Well, for 11 subbies, and buying me Elden Ring, then we could do that. Yeah, true. That's true. That's true. You give 1 sub for 1 ranked game. You just tagged Beth to bring her back here. But then what if I play another ranked game? Or a ranked game? Is it 120 to buy the game? Is Elden Ring $120? Alright, no life addict. I'll take you up. Well, yeah, we will. Okay, batsman, let's go. Well, all you need to do is pay 11 subs and spend $120 on a game that is really expensive to get me to play Elden Ring. I didn't realize it was so expensive. 1 hour? What do you mean, 1 hour? No! I've heard good things about Elden Ring. I'd play it for ages. Probably weeks, years. Wait, maybe I should look at what it is. Is it worse than if it's like that stupid getting over it one or the Jump King? I'd play it. Why am I watching someone else's TikTok? Did my TikTok stop? What did I do? Why is my TikTok not TikToking? Did you say Elder Scrolls or Elden Ring? I always confuse them. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Okay. It looks good. Yeah, this looks awesome. This kind of thing is like right up my alley. That's like a survival game, you know? Is it against like humans or the game? I don't know if I'll like it as much if it's against humans because they can be good and mean. Is against a game even better? I don't know what action game is, but if it's like a first person shooter game, that's not my skill set. Well, can I just like keep on skirting around the big bosses and not do any of the big bosses and just always do the side quests? Do I have to do the bosses? Like, does it make me? All people with constipation. Yeah, but I can just upgrade all the like all the surrounding things. I can just upgrade and then I can like one hit the boss. I will. Can I do it with controller?
Wait. Why is the music... What the fuck? Commander Gaius? Okay.
Oh, so the big bosses just come up to you.
Holy
Wait,
shit!
the bosses just
He's
come
on
up
my
to
ass!
you?
Why is this thing faster than mine? It's like getting followed by a Dodge Ram on traffic, dude. He can just shoot lightning. What is the Emperor Palpatine?
Wait,
It's so I'm just
so
gonna
you don't go to the bosses? The bosses come to you? That's not good. That's harder than what I was thinking. Early gameplay.
So coming out into Limgrave, the
Oh,
first
easy.
area of the lands between, is
I
a
just
little
won't
bit
go to them.
overwhelming. Like if we just run in a circle around the building that we've come out of, there is so much stuff in all directions. So how on
Super
earth do we
easy.
figure out where to go? One thing we can do is look for the Guidance of Grace. So that's these beams of light that appear out of the Sights of Grace sometimes. It draws a direct straight line to our next objective as determined by the gods of this world. Nothing in the world of Elden Ring is black and white or clear cut.
Well,
So following
white
this
light.
light, this Guidance of
Maybe it's
Grace
like
is
a
up to you
warm light.
really. Though I would recommend you follow the first few. They guide you through what I feel is like the intended first few hours of this game. But they're good to come back to if you're ever unsure of where to go next. It can put you back on track and point you towards the bigger dungeons and more
is
fearsome
fine.
enemies that you'll find in
I
the
don't
game.
have it.
Having said that, if you're only just starting, you're probably not feeling prepared to go and take on something fearsome just yet. So how do we prepare?
No, I don't have it.
As you explore around the lands between, you'll keep spotting things that pull your attention, like, what's that on top of that hill? And like, is that a cave? And I'd really recommend you let your curiosity guide you. Go and look at those things and see what's up. Finding these sorts of like side locations is really beneficial. You'll find some loot, you'll find rooms, which is your currency
I'll go
for
into a
leveling up and
cave.
buying stuff, and
I
you'll
love
get the most
caving. I
valuable
learned that
thing of
from
all,
Sons
which
of the
is
Forest.
practice and experience of playing Elden Ring.
This is great. No, he doesn't. No, because I checked and it would have popped up if he did. He had Dark Souls, but I've never been able to open it on the computer. Melania. Yeah, Seb family shared with me. This seems great. Is that really 100 and... It's so spinny. Where do I go when I want to look for a game? How do I... Is that library somewhere? Home? How do I look for a game that I don't own? Store. But where though? Oh, search. Well, I was expecting it at the top. I don't do this much. Sad. 30 whole days. But why would I switch families? Oh, because Josh just like, I can family share. A game of battleships. Like the board game? Why does it just not show me the price? What do I click on, guys? What do I click on? Why do they make this so counterintuitive? Oh. Oh, it's $54. But then which one? Why does my Steam look like this? Why the fuck? Why? Like, why can it not just tell me the fucking game? Bro, give me details. It's just stupid, isn't it? Yeah, but that was wrong. Crazy. It said it was 50, but it's 89. Or 120. Or 150. But why? Which one would I get? Which one would be 54 euro? Click up. What do you mean click up? I don't want to click up. Press C to look around. Thank you, Slagatino. I will finish it. So I don't get the Erd Tree edition. I just get this one. That one. Okay, well it's Benny, so I got soup. I got heaps of games. Unless you guys really wanted to watch me do it, and then you guys can buy it for me. But I mean, it looked really pretty, and I like a pretty game. And if it's pretty, then I'll do it. Is it my game? No, it's not. That's right. Ooh, was it like, that? Hold on, I forgot the numbers. Oh, that's so good. Someone was following and it was me. I just looked at sub chat and I saw the image that Sly posted. That was funny. I really love that. I really love that. Okay, all right, let's look at the pinned. Let's look at the password. Oh, I got it right, but wrong. I remembered all but one. Pretty hard, pretty annoying, pretty fun. Yeah, but like, you know, I can just avoid the bosses and do all the side quests if I really hate it. You know? That'd be cool. I was on the news page articles. Why did I go and do something silly like that? Has anyone even been on the server in a while? It's still live. What server? Elden Ring? F4! Funny. Thank you. Let me change that. Let me change that to Sons of the Forest. God damn, I hate how it always changes it. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, but I'll do it for now. Sons of the Forest. Go, Sons of the Forest. Do I still have all my tags? Sounds gross, but are my tags all still there? Oh, and then the other thing I gotta do is the disc cody. The disc cody. Oh, you guys remembered before I did. Thank y'all. Let's drag them all in. Hello, hello, hello. I can't hear any of you.
Hello.
Feet is gone. The English tag is the only one that's still there. Why do they keep on wiping?
I know. What a
it's
shame.
so sad. How will people know that I'm a woman who has feet? Honestly. Let me change that.
It's a bit hard to tell.
It's so hard to tell. Like, honestly, we can't expect people to know everything.
I don't know, maybe just gotta show more often.
Wait, should I go woman or woman? I think women. Girl. Feet.
See, crazy.
Oh, bye-bye, crazy. Oh, that was Australian, not Australian. Puppy, dog, bus. What are the other tags that I normally use? English, woman, girl, feet, Australian, puppy, og, dumbass, D for dumbass, D for dog, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 more.